It's week 3 in the search for Xposure's new presenter, and last night's Total Exposure Challenge asked the contestants to improv a celeb story using a prop. Let's take a look at how they get on.
Michael Jackson today it has come out today that Michael Jackson has been taking 10 to 40 Xanax pills a night. Pills just like these, except in a different way. The doctors haven't come out saying anything different, but I'm not too sure what's going to happen in this way. So we'll see. Mind yourself and have a great night on Xposure. Thank you very much.
Mind yourself and good night?
Yeah.
What is this? Is this closed down?
For advice for all of the other maybe up-and-coming celebrities getting into relationships, maybe think twice before you actually get into a relationship with somebody that has a lot of fame, has a lot of exposure and has money.
Oh, do you see what I mean? She did what I was worried about.
Yeah.
She gave an opinion piece, not a report.
I think being put on the spot was really, really good, and it will show who, you know, who will shine and who won't.
Niamh are here because the judges decided that they were the two that had to face the public vote this week. And Anthony, good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Anthony, you're getting used to this couch now. Yeah. This is your second week running.
I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing.
No, it's a bad thing.
It's a bad thing. It's definitely a bad. It's a good thing to see you again.
All right, that's okay.
But last night was tough. Friday was tough, definitely tough. As soon as I saw the judges' face, the three of them just looked at me, and I just said to myself, "Oh God, what's going on here?" And you actually felt like you were leaving your body, looking down on the whole thing, going, "Stop talking, just stop talking, Anthony. Don't say anything else."
Now we were discussing it here earlier on, and we were saying that, do you know what? Even for a seasoned presenter or anybody, just to open a chest and take something out and try on your feet, try to come up with a story, it is tough. The pills one, I think, was probably the toughest one of them all, in fairness to you, like diet pills and stuff. Oh, come on, like, literally.
Yeah, it was kind of tough. As soon as you pulled it out, though, I said to myself, right, I can go down the line at size 0 models, or I can just... I can pick something else. And I said, right, don't go down the line of size 0s, because everybody talks about that. Talk about something else. But it just didn't add together. I came across like I couldn't present.
Oh. Sure, the washing powder, though, I mean, that was... But he pulled it off
and he
really
did very well on that.
Now, I would have been really stuck.
You got the broken heart, and of course you went into the story that you went, but you were, as they were saying, you were sort of giving your opinion on it rather than presenting a story on it.
Yeah, I went in and kind of gave my own opinion on it, and it was only afterwards when I heard the rest of the contestants coming back out, and they were like, "Oh, you know, I kind of did an intro, did an outro," and then they were like, "Yeah, I just kind of reported as if I was an Xposure presenter," and I was like, "Oh no, I didn't do that." And then whenever I went back in, of course, they gave me good feedback. And of course, you know, all we can do is use the feedback and go into the next challenge with it, you know what I mean, and use it to our advantage.
Anthony, how did you feel that you like when you see things like Big Brother and other things, when the contestants are down in the bottom 2 week after week after week, but sometimes they keep getting through and keep getting through.
Yeah, you look at it and you kind of say to yourself, "Oh God, please, public, help me out here again." And you feel bad because they actually are picking up the phone, they're texting, they're using their own money, and it's tough. And I thank everybody for voting for me, I really do. But you pray that they're going to say, actually, you know, maybe he's a nice guy, and that one incident, you know, he can build on it or work on it the next week, and that's what I'm hoping. I'm praying to God that's what happens.
Now, how are you finding the whole thing? Is it getting tougher as the weeks are going on, like with people leaving now, and you just know, Niamh, is it like this is your first week? How do you feel now, the sort of the tension building now for you?
I mean, we're all getting to know each other. The 9 of us actually are really good friends behind the scenes. Like, we all got on really well.
But there must be some... They're like, obviously it's a competition, so you all look like you're all having fun, but obviously there's competition.
We actually genuinely do have fun with each other. We all get on. We're all completely different. I think that's why we click so well. But there is obviously competition there. I mean, there's a few people that are really competitive, but it's healthy competition. It's good for you. It makes you up your game. But genuinely, we do get on really well with each other. You know, it's not, there's no bitchiness or whatever. You know.
Now, one of the other things that you just had to do last night, and Niamh, I have to say this to you now, because in your notes you say you have a passion for fashion, you love to shop. And when you look at the state of the thing you wore last night, in fairness,
that is going to be the bane of my life now.
Look at what you ended up putting on you for a girl who... It's hanging off you, missus.
I know, it was way too big as well. But look...
Everybody's even standing around laughing at you. What happened? What happened?
Literally, right, I had actually... I don't think... And I'm not sure if it showed it on the programme last night, but I had went and picked out the dress that Ingrid had picked for me.
Yeah, just see, we all...
No, they didn't show it. And that was the first rack I actually was drawn to, and I picked out the purple dress and I looked at it and I tried it on straight away, but I didn't give it a chance, and I didn't take off my trousers and give it a chance. So I pulled it off and I said, right, well, basically I want to see if there's anything else better that I can try on. The colour suited me perfect, but I wouldn't necessarily have chosen that for a night out. We were told party scene. So, you know, the shoulders, I may not necessarily went there myself, but yeah, look, the yellow dress was hideous. There's no defending that. It was really, really horrible.
That was bad. That was a bad decision. That was another decision.
Yeah,
I think that was part of your downfall last night.
Yeah, it was. But I think my main problem was I kept going back to that purple dress in my mind, and about 5 times Ingrid even said she heard me saying, where's that purple dress? And at the last 30 seconds to go, I don't know what I had on. I think I had the yellow dress on. And I heard 30 seconds and I went, okay, where's that purple dress? So I went over, looked for it, couldn't find it.
It's gone, too late, too late. And Anthony, you and your clothes task.
My suit, yeah.
Your suit, but they were lots of shots of you practically naked last night.
I loved that one last night.
So I think that was the thing to get the girls voting, and some guys as well, probably.
Whatever you're into.
Yeah, you never. When I was watching, I was kind of like, oh God, put some clothes on, man, put some clothes on. And then I found the Hugo Boss suit, and then the one-liner of, oh, well, I know Hugo Boss suits are cut short, but it was just in the moment. And then,
you consider yourself a metrosexual man.
Yeah,
you should
I
know
like
about
that suit.
all
I
these
really
things.
like that suit. And the trousers fit and the shirt fit. And then when I look back at it on TV, okay, the jacket was a little bit short, but I had tried on the black tux jacket as well. So I was kind of lost between which one to take. And then we did the photo shoot in the black jacket, so it looked well.
Yeah.
Okay, now, Niamh, Anthony was here last week. Tell us a little bit about yourself then, and your background and stuff, and how you got involved in this whole experience.
This experience, yeah. Well, it's an experience to say the least, isn't it? God. Well, I've always wanted to work in showbiz. I've always wanted to be a reporter. I'm a recent graduate of business management from IT Tala, so I've gotten my degree behind me. I've always competed in sports. I do taekwondo. I've been studying that for about 11 years now.
Yeah, we've shots of you doing your
yeah.
So we better be nice to you. I'll get a kick in the head.
No messing with these muscles. Oh, look at you.
Look at this.
Oh yeah, that was the shoot for the World University Games. I was competing in the World University Games in Belgrade 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago?
Yeah, it was the week that we weren't filming.
Wow.
So I had that and this, you know, kind of juggling the two of them together. But I did really well. I'm ranked 12th now in the world, whereas this time last year I was ranked 20th.
You're ranked 12th in the world in Taekwondo?
In the style that I do is called Pumse, is the Korean word for it. It's the technical end of it.
So you're the 12th best person in the world?
Yeah, well, that's how I did in the last competition anyway, so hopefully I can improve on that. Hopefully, you know, I'm still training really, really hard. I'm back in high performance training at the moment. So my sights are set now.
So if TV doesn't work out,
well,
you don't want to even go down that road,
no, I mean, TV is all I want to do. That's a hobby. That will always be a hobby to me. You know what I mean? I train every single day. I'm used to juggling that and my busy lifestyle. So,
okay, Niamh, to our Ireland viewers who could give you a vote, why do you think you should stay in and be the next Xposure presenter?
Well, because I think, you know, you haven't seen the best of me yet. I didn't do great in the last challenge, but I'd love to get a chance, as Anthony did, to go and do another challenge and show people a bit more of my personality and the bubbly side of me and the better fashionista in me.
I was going to say, no more yellow dresses.
No more yellow dresses,
no. More yellow dresses.
No, I've opted for different colours now.
And Anthony, to save you from being here for a third week running, maybe 3 in a row might be good. But
yeah, just so people can actually see my real personality, not that plank that seems to come across on TV every week in the show.
But come here, if your plank comes across every week in the show, maybe a plank is a plank is a plank.
Yeah, maybe it could be. It could be a I don't think so, no. No, hopefully that, just for everybody out there who walks into a situation and says, oh God, I should do better than this, hopefully I can get back in and try again.
Okay, well listen, the best of luck to both of you. We'll find out who goes tonight on Xposure.
And can I just say one more thing?
Yeah,
Thank you very much to Lipsy and Dundrum, who have kindly sponsored me a few outfits, and I'll be wearing them later on.
Okay.
And can I just say thank you so much to everybody who voted for me last week, and please,
here we go, get the fiddles out. Oh my God.
You have to say thanks to people because they do, if they take the time.
Yeah, if you want people to vote, you need to shut up. Our producers just told us. Or she said, whip your top off, one or the other. And remember, you have 4 hours left to vote to keep either Anthony or Niamh in the show. Now, to keep Anthony in, call 1513 712 301 or text Anthony to 53306. To save Niamh, call 1513 712 302 or text Niamh to 53306. Text costs 60 cents, and you can tune into Xposure later on this evening to hear the results. And the best of luck to you all.
Thanks so much, Alan.
Now there you go, there's the graphics on your screen. And if you missed last night's episode, you can catch it online on tv3.ie/total exposure.